MCU fans, in my best roadie voice, it's me. I'm here. Deal with it. Top of the morning. All right, we're gonna get right to it, guys. Check it out. Elizabeth Olsen has been asked about her involvement in Avengers Doomsday. And I believe this article, I believe it's, I think I'd remember that, but I think it's Heroic Hollywood. She did an article and she was asked about Avengers Doomsday, and she said she knows nothing. Now, granted, they didn't specifically say Avengers Doomsday. They said the next Avengers movie. She says, you know, I know nothing about Avengers Secret Wars, the first or the second one, and I don't know anything about what happens after. She says, I know about Vision Quest because I talked to Paul Bettany like less than 6 months ago. So I know about what's going on with Vision Quest, but I don't know nothing about Avengers Secret Wars 1 or 2. Now, the article goes on to say some other things, but I'm reading between the lines here. I don't know about y'all. I'm reading between the lines. I think it's ironic that she says, I don't know anything about Avengers Secret Wars 1 or 2. And then they corrected her. She said, I didn't even know that it was not called Avengers Secret Wars 1 and 2. Like saying, I guess, okay, here's my point. Let me get to it. I think she's playing coy. And I've seen other actors do this kind of behavior where it's like they try to play dumber than they are. It's like you can play dumb, but even as your character, you can't play dumber than your character is if when you're an actress. So we all know Elizabeth Olsen has been in this MCU game for what, over 10 years. You can't play that dumb. I think Andrew Garfield really ruined it for everybody to be able to use that as a way and say, I don't know what's going on, or I'm not in that movie. That's not me, or whatever. Like the stuff that he was doing, it worked for him because that was the first time it had been done. You, if you're another MCU actor, I don't know if you can necessarily take that approach. I 100% believe now that she is making her return to the MCU. Now, I don't believe she's going to be in Avengers Doomsday. I'll go on record as saying that. I don't believe she's in Avengers Doomsday. I actually believe she's going to be in Secret Wars. And I think that she is going to make a cameo appearance in Vision Quest. And the only reason why I say that, and I'm reading between the lines here, but if I talked to Paul Bettany within the last 6 months, why have you talked? Okay, you and Paul Bettany are friends. You can talk, but and I don't know if there's NDAs how the actors have to converse with each other, but being that that's the trilogy, the end of their trilogy they started, it only makes sense for her to come back in that trilogy. And if she's talked to him, it was probably about coming back. He probably was trying to get her to reappear, come back, make a cameo, what have you. So I do think that I do think that we're probably getting Elizabeth Olsen back in those two capacities. Now, the fact that she said, I don't know about anything that happens after leads me to believe that she already knows she is probably going to be getting some sort of solo outing or some sort of appearance in the Mutant Saga in some sort of way. It only makes sense. Like, they're going to somehow retroactively manage to figure out how to tell the story that Magneto is her dad and Quicksilver's dad, and they're gonna bring him back some sort of way. We're gonna get House of M at some point in the Mutant Saga, is my guess. Um, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel. You think it's over for Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch? Do you think Scarlet Witch character is done, or do you think that she is 100% coming back and getting her own film? And if I'm not mistaken, Jack Schaefer was already writing the script for House of M and developing it with all the scale backs. I don't know if they're gonna have time to do it. But it is the mutant saga, so maybe they just that's their way of transitioning, and she gets one of those film slots. So let me know in the comment section how you feel. Am I off here? Am I reading too much into it? Or does it sound like from her comments that she definitely knows something and she knows when and where she's coming back? And she kind of left you breadcrumbs by saying, I don't know anything about nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing. So let me know in the comment section how you guys feel. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you all. And until next time, peace.